Gentlemen, we're going to call on, thank you very much for the very good, beautiful traditional beats we've been enjoying this morning, welcoming us to this very special occasion. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here today, and we welcome you. For those of you who are coming into Ghana, welcome once again to Ghana. Welcome to Accra. We say to you, Akwaba. And for our brothers and sisters who are here with us, we say welcome to the head office of the African Evaluation Association, AFRIA, the mother entity that ensures that the evaluation practice thrives in the continent. You would bear with me that evaluation is key to ensuring sustainable development. Evaluation helps to inform policy, helps in informing decision making, and with all of that, we can be sure that we are going through the right path and developing as we want our countries to move. My name is Caleb Ayong, and I'll be your distinguished host today. It's a pleasure and an honor to serve you all. We recognize the presence of distinguished personalities from the presidency of Ghana to various ministries. We also recognize the presence of United Nations entities here in Ghana. We thank you all for your presence. We recognize the presence of our friends of the media. We recognize the presence of civil society actors. Thank you all for joining us. Today we are here to launch the African or the National Capacities, National Evaluation Capacities Index, the INCE. It is a program that was launched 8 years ago in Latin America, and that program ensures that data, quality data and information related to the evaluation of policies is well managed. It is something that has always informed decision making in Latin America, and the African Evaluation Association, AFRIA, is pleased, is honored, and I dare say is proud to be the partner, the African partner that introduces that program in the continent. I think Africa deserves a hand for that, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. So today is a great day for us all here in Africa and for the evaluation community globally. I must also say that this event is being streamed live, and so we have several people watching from around the world. And I should also let you know, our dear guests, that we have interpretation services. So for those of our guests who are coming in from French-speaking countries, feel free to use the systems in front of you. You can listen to the entire program in French, if that's your language of preference. Without wasting much of your time, we are now going to begin this session. And I would like to, it is my privilege to welcome someone who is very much implicated in all what we'll be doing here. You're going to find out when she speaks why I say she's implicated. She's involved. Permit me, without wasting any time, welcome Dr. Audrey Smoke Amwa. She is the Director General of the Ghana National Development and Planning Commission. She's going to give us an opening remark as we start this event. Can we put our hands together for her, please? Thank you very much.
President of African Evaluation Association, Africa Ghana, the coordinator, Ghana Monitoring and Evaluation Forum, reps from the German Institute for Development Evaluation, representatives from the World Food Programme, representatives from the 6 pilot countries, the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. Thank you for being here to support this all-important inaugural workshop on the National Evaluation Capacities Index in Accra. The National Development Planning Commission is the apex planning body established under Article 86 and 87 of Ghana's 1992 Constitution. The core functions of the Commission, established by Act 479, mandates the Commission to make proposals for the development of multi-year rolling plans, monitoring, evaluation, and coordinating development policies, programs, and projects, among others. In view of this, the government of Ghana is committed to effective public sector and public service delivery, strengthening government accountability to its citizens, ensuring that policy formulation and decision-making are based on evidence. M&E is an instrument for assessing the extent to which the government and what it to do in its development framework and development at national, sector, regional, and district levels. The DPC has coordinated the strengthening of Ghana's M&E system in the country. The system has over the years seen improvement in awareness and capacity to conduct M&E at the ministry, department, and agencies, that is the MDA levels, and then the metropolitan, municipal, and district assembly levels. The preparation of annual progress reports is one of the evidence of building a system that informs policy direction and prioritization of development interventions. As part of strengthening the M&E system, GIZ supported the government to build a district development database platform, DDDP, a web-based data platform that enhances database management at the subnational level. The Commission has plans to upscale the database platform towards a national comprehensive M&E ICT system, which will facilitate data management and reporting at all the levels. The existing M&E system in the country has also facilitated the coordination, implementation, and reporting of international commitments such as AU Agenda 2063 and the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The development of the District League Table, a simple ranking tool for assessing, comparing, and tracking development in the MMDAs based on selected indicators, has for the past 8 years complemented the efforts to strengthen the national M&E system. The assessment has provided evidence on levels of disparities across the region and the district. The tool has in part informed priorities, strategies, and programs. Despite the gains made from the M&E system, we still have some weaknesses and with regards to building the culture of evaluation at the national, sector, and sub-national levels. Some of the reasons behind these weaknesses have to do with capacity and, as we all know, resources. We are, however, committed to fighting the cause to ensure evaluation becomes a normal practice in our development trajectory. I'm also confident that the National Evaluation Capacities Index is an intervention to support countries to strengthen evaluation practice in all selected countries. May I take this opportunity to thank the Africa Ghana, GMF, and partners for this initiative. It is my prayer through this intervention that will enhance our collaboration with the selected countries to establish mechanisms to learn and share experiences as we all seek to augment evaluation practices for development. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, While I take the opportunity to wish you fruitful deliberations for the rest of the days, I also call on all participants, particularly those traveling into Ghana, to enjoy the warm hospitality in Accra. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Dr. Audrey. And I'll take it from where she ended to say you can start by enjoying the heat and the sun freely offered here in Accra. Thank you. Thank you very much. At this point, we are also going to someone who leads an organization which is one of the partners that ensures that we have the National Evaluation Capacities Index, the whole program exists. This is other than the German Development Evaluation Institute, and we are going to hear from them, not here, but I'll ask us to focus on the screens we have around us, because he was an intervention all the way from Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me welcome Dr. Sven, who is going to talk to us all the way from Germany. Dr. Sven, are you there? Can you hear me?
I am there. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Kindly confirm that you can hear me. Oh yeah, I can see you now.
I can hear you.
But we can't hear you yet. So okay. So give us just a moment, Dr. Sven. The technicians are working to get things ready.
It seems that
In the
online
meantime, I was.
people can hear me.
All right. I think we can hear you now. We can hear you now. We can hear you.
Great.
So you have the floor, Dr. Sven.
Thank you, sir. Your Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, experts, friends, delegates, all protocols observed. Warm greetings from Bonn, Germany. I'm really delighted to be present here. Thank you, Dr. Audrey, for your really inspiring, welcoming remarks. Ghana is absolutely a very, very interesting place, a thought leader in M&E, as in many other aspects. So we are very, very grateful to you, to the government of Ghana, to the presidency, as well as to AFREA for hosting this fantastic event in Accra today. I must confess, I'm a bit jealous. Here in Germany, the sky is a bit gray. It's a bit coldish. So if you could package a bit of the sun and the heat and send it over, I would be really indebted to you. Let me start with a personal story. About 30 years ago, a bit less than 30 years ago, I traveled for the first time in my life to Africa, to Ghana, and I stayed in Cape Coast with the professor. And as a young student, I learned tons of things from him, starting with sort of the a very obvious that in some contexts, and it's very logical and rational and safer to eat with your hands rather than using forks and knives. So a bit of cultural introduction back then. But most importantly, what Professor Woffa told me back then, he was a Pan-Africanist, and he was a staunch supporter of African solutions for Africans. And he said, you know what, we're really working on strengthening our exchanges with our peers here in Africa And we are taking some of the advice that we can get from around the world, but we need to tailor-make them for our solutions here. And sort of this has been for me a motto of my professional career, where I spent more than 6 years in Africa and traveled actually to most of the countries being present in Accra today, so to Benin, Morocco, Congo, South Africa, Tanzania, but to many other countries. And for me, really the spirit of offering some initial ideas, but then working collaboratively south, north, with peers, with colleagues, to understand how certain solutions can be tailor-made and made fit for purpose in their respective local context, has been something very, very dear to my heart throughout my career, throughout the past almost 30 years. And with this, I'm really, really delighted and a bit proud that now we're seeing the launch of the INCE, because the INCE at its heart, it's basically just that. It's a diagnostic toolbox from which you can choose and develop solutions in a collaborative way that serves your ministries, your institutions, the evaluation profession. So it's not sort of an index that comes from somewhere else. It's a starting place with some initial ideas, but then in a collaborative spirit, the idea and the hope is that you will take this to the next level, make it fit for purpose for your individual countries and contexts, and use INSE really as a space for dialogue and collaboration, to support evidence-based decision making, to support better evaluations in your context and in your countries. So in that respect, I'm really, really thankful to AFREA, to everybody from our partners from the UN organizations, and to all of you being present here today, that we can launch this initiative jointly. And I'm really curious how this will evolve over the next couple of years, and hopefully then I'll get the chance also to meet you in person, because as Deval, part of the German government, of the German Ministry of Development Cooperation, BMZ, together with our partners in GIZ and KfW, as well as other bilateral agencies and the UN, we're very, very committed to work closely with AFREA to ensure this success of this really promising and important initiative. So without further ado, I wish you very, very fruitful discussions, and as we heard from Dr. Audrey, enjoy Accra. It's such a beautiful place, and enjoy the amazing food that you have there, the great culture. So I'm really, really jealous. But first, I guess there's a bit of work to be done, and I'm really looking forward to the results of your discussions. Many thanks, and again, greetings from Germany.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Sven, for that wonderful intervention. At this point, I would also like to recognize the other partner with whom DEVAL organizes the INCE, and that's the World Food Program. We want to thank them for their support. We thank them immensely for all the guidance they give us as well, and for the interest that they put in an initiative like the INCE. And so I just wanted us to acknowledge the fact that the World Food Program is also here with us, and they are part of those that ensure that we can have the INCE. At this moment, we would listen to someone from one of the participating countries. Like you would have known by this time, there are 6 countries piloting this project. There is Benin, there is Congo, there is South Africa, there is Morocco, there is Tanzania, and of course, there is Ghana. So through this week, experts from these countries will be undergoing a training here in Accra. And so the program we are launching today is a journey that will end up with the INCE, that's the index, being published. And of course, these experts are made up of consultants, they are made up of government officials. Talking about government officials, one of them, a senior government official from one of the participating countries, will give us a brief intervention. And he will be highlighting the role of governments in evaluation and the potential impact of a strengthened evaluation system. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Abdoulaye Gounou. He is the Director General of the evaluation entity of the Republic of Benin. A round of applause for him, please. Mr. Abdoulaye is known to be one of the deans. In French, we call them the doyen of evaluation in Africa.
May I go in French or in English? In French. Yeah, in French. Bonjour, chers collègues. C'est un honneur de prendre la parole devant vous pour parler un peu de l'expérience du Bénin. Voyez-vous, le Bénin est dans l'évaluation depuis 18 ans. Et prendre la parole et parler de 18 ans d'expérience en 5 minutes, c'est un peu difficile. Alors, je vais résumer le parcours du Bénin en quelques événements clés pour montrer quel a été le parcours du Bénin dans le processus d'institutionnalisation de l'évaluation. La première date et le premier événement, c'est en 2007 que le gouvernement du Bénin a décidé d'aller vers l'évaluation et d'en faire une institution au niveau du pays. Et le premier acte qui a été posé en 2007, c'est une étude diagnostique des capacités nationales en évaluation pour permettre au gouvernement de savoir quel est le disponible actuel pour entreprendre cette aventure. Le deuxième événement important, une fois que le diagnostic a été fait, c'est de s'organiser pour relever les défis identifiés. Et cette organisation a été faite à 2 niveaux. Il y a une organisation au niveau stratégique, avec la mise en place d'un certain nombre d'organes stratégiques pour conduire le processus. Il y a eu une organisation d'ordre tactique et opérationnel, avec la mise en place d'un certain nombre d'instruments de promotion et de gestion de l'institutionnalisation. est arrivé en 2012 un autre événement important. C'est l'élaboration de la politique nationale de l'évaluation, qui organise la fonction de l'évaluation au niveau du pays. Et au passage, au Bénin, nous avons deux niveaux de gouvernance. Nous avons une gouvernance centrale avec les administrations centrales pilotées par nos ministères. Et nous avons une gouvernance locale qui est portée par nos municipalités. Et donc, la politique nationale de l'évaluation couvre ces deux dimensions de la gouvernance au niveau du pays. Donc, 2012 fut une date importante dans la marche du pays vers l'institutionnalisation de l'évaluation. Ensuite est arrivée la date de 2018. À la date de 2018, le pays s'est doté d'un instrument important que nous avons appelé le Guide national méthodologique de l'évaluation. Alors, avec ce guide, le pays s'est donné des normes et des standards en évaluation et a développé des outils spécifiques pour conduire l'évaluation au niveau du pays. Avec un instrument important qui a été introduit à partir de cette date-là, qui est la théorie de changement dans toute l'élaboration des initiatives publiques, ce qui ne se faisait pas avant. Avec cet instrument, le gouvernement a décidé de traquer et de rationaliser les allocations budgétaires en matière de mise en œuvre de nos politiques. Et arriva en 2024, une date tout aussi importante, qui est celle qui a consacré l'adoption et le vote par l'Assemblée nationale du Bénin d'une loi sur la planification du développement et sur l'évaluation des politiques publiques. Alors, cette loi organise non seulement le cadre institutionnel de l'évaluation au niveau du pays, qui comprend globalement 6 grandes catégories d'acteurs, dont le gouvernement lui-même, l'Assemblée nationale, les organisations de la société civile, le monde universitaire et nos partenaires techniques et financiers, chacun en son rôle et responsabilité dans le processus de l'institutionnalisation de l'évaluation. Une fois que nous avons fait ce parcours, qu'est-ce qui en est sorti? Il en est sorti premièrement que le Bénin dispose aujourd'hui de plus d'une centaine d'évaluations mises en ligne au service de tous les acteurs du cadre institutionnel de l'évaluation. Il s'en est sorti qu'aujourd'hui, le pays dispense des formations dans nos universités et instituts, avec à la clé un master en évaluation des politiques publiques et 3 certificats professionnels en évaluation. Il s'en est résulté que le pays dispose d'une plateforme de gestion des connaissances qui permet non seulement d'y retrouver toutes les évaluations qui sont faites au niveau du pays, qu'elles viennent du gouvernement, qu'elles viennent des organisations de la société civile ou de nos partenaires techniques et financiers, mais permet au gouvernement de disposer de données probantes pour les processus décisionnels. Il s'en est résulté aussi de ce processus une construction de partenariats en évaluation avec des institutions telles que le Programme des Nations Unies pour le développement, le PNUD, telles que l'UNICEF, telles que Clear Francophone Afrique, telles que Afrea qui nous a invités à cet atelier, et aussi d'autres que je m'étais de citer ici, sans oublier Twendembele, qui est une organisation continentale qui regroupe environ 5 États de notre continent. J'ai cité l'Afrique du Sud, le Bénin, l'Ouganda, le Kenya et j'en passe, et le Ghana. Donc, voilà là où nous en sommes. L'objectif ultime du gouvernement, c'est de promouvoir au niveau du pays la culture de l'évaluation avec la systématisation des évaluations et l'utilisation des résultats d'évaluation dans les processus décisionnels. Voilà où est-ce que nous en sommes. Je terminerai pour dire que en 2007, quand nous avions fait le diagnostic d'entrée de cette fonction, 95% de l'expertise qui entreprenait les évaluations pour le gouvernement du Bénin était une expertise étrangère qui nous venait essentiellement de Côte d'Ivoire, du Sénégal, de la France et du Burkina Faso. Aujourd'hui, 18 ans après, la tendance a été renversée complètement. Près de 99% de l'expertise utilisée au Bénin est une expertise locale. C'est des Béninois qui entreprennent les évaluations aujourd'hui. Et nous avons nos normes, nous avons nos standards. C'est vrai, ces normes et standards ne sont pas à l'antipode des normes occidentales qui nous viennent de l'OCDE, par exemple. Mais nous avons contextualisé, tenant compte des réalités du Bénin et de la volonté de développement de notre pays. Donc voilà où est-ce que nous en sommes et j'ai été heureux de partager notre expérience avec l'assistance, tout en disant que nous avons fortement appris de notre grande sœur, l'Afrique du Sud, dont le modèle nous a fortement inspirés. Je vous remercie.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gunu. Ladies and gentlemen, you can tell that Benin has gone very far, but they came from a long way. And I think this is the spirit the INCE is trying to promote, ensuring that we grow together, ensuring that we can develop our evaluation policies, our evaluation practices, and the evaluation sector as a whole together. And like Mr. Gunu said, they also learned from South Africa, which means that another thing about the INCE is also ensuring that we have capacity building and knowledge and experience sharing, which is key to growth, collective growth and development. Now, we've been talking about the INCE for a while, and we've had a brief introduction about what it's all about, but it's time to go a little deeper into it. I would have loved us to have a brief break, maybe with some good music, but with the sun not doing us much good, I think it will be fair to just continue the program. So we have two experts with us who will be facilitating the training we would have all week. And I don't know if both of them or one of them will do that. Both of them will give us a brief overview of what the National Evaluation Capacities Index is all about. So I'll let them come here, join me, and then as they talk, we'll get to know who they are. They are my very good friends, but I want you to discover them for yourselves. Thank you very much.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much. Good morning, dear colleagues. I am so happy, and for sure my colleague Celeste is also so happy of being here. It's like a dream come true to present the INCE in Africa. Thank you so much. We will get into details about what exactly this assessment tool is about. But first, just like my boss, like Sven, let me tell you a story, but not a story about myself, a story about INCE. Not so long ago, last week on Friday, we were in the launch event for the INCE in Mongolia. This is also very special for the INCE because Mongolia and Sri Lanka are the two first countries in Asia implementing the INCE. But before this launch event, just like we did with AFREA, we were conducting more meetings to prepare, to discuss about the details, about how can we implement INCE outside Latin America. And the colleagues from Mongolia were very interested in the structure of the INCE. So which are the indicators that the INCE collect? And one of them, many of you for sure know about that, one of them is about national evaluation plans. But the colleagues from Mongolia didn't know so much about what is that. So we were telling them what is a national evaluation plan for. That is very useful, for instance, if you don't have so many resources for evaluation and you want to focus evaluation in national priorities. And they were still interested in national evaluation plans. So we went to the site and I showed them how in Latin America there are some countries we are getting a very good score in these national evaluation plans. One of them, for instance, is Costa Rica. Actually, they have 9 out of 10 score in this kind of plans. But they still were interested in knowing more about this instrument. And now the colleagues from Mongolia are scheduling meetings, online meetings with the colleagues from Costa Rica to exchange about how they develop an evaluation plan and to learn more about this instrument. So if you think about it, the Mongolian colleagues, even before starting the assessment, they have already identified not only a good practice, but also a partner to learn about that. And the INCE is providing not the assessment, but the channel to facilitate this learn. And this is what the INCE is about. Just like Sven said, it's not only an assessment. It's a very good assessment instrument. It's cheap, it's comprehensive, it's quick, it's participatory, but beyond that, it's a powerful platform for collaboration and learning across countries. And this is what we are inviting to you to start this week that we have ahead. We are conducting a training, so you will learn more about the INCE. But beyond that, we want you to think about networking, to continue collaborating, to strengthen the amazing network that you already have here with AFREA, and to work in exchange of practices identified by this tool. I cannot imagine a better scenario with AFREA hosting us, with the interest of all your organizations, and with the participation and commitment of these 6 countries that are piloting the INCE. But it's not about my story or the story of the INCE, it's about the details of the instrument. So let me introduce you the person who probably knows the best this instrument is Celeste Guiano. She is the WFP, the World Food Program Senior Consultant from the INCE in Latin America. Celeste has been implementing INCE in Latin America and she has testified these collaboration situations in Latin America for a long time. So Celeste Guiano will introduce you how the INCE actually works in the practice.
Thank you so much. Okay. First of all, I'm from the south of the South, Argentina. So it is too hot for people from the south here, so I'm sorry for my makeup. I'm truly honored to be here. It's a big pleasure to be here to test INCE in Africa in 6 countries. It's like a dream come true. So yes, I testified some experiences in Latin America and talking about South-South cooperation, South-South-North cooperation. I'm truly happy to be here to share with our sister region, Africa, our experience. I was astonished when I saw these headquarters of AFREA as a former president of RELAC, Latin American Evaluation Network. So I congratulate my, my colleagues, and it was a pleasure to be Dr. Suli Gariba there, because he was the one who says, who talked about made in Africa evaluation, and we are trying to share our experience and our South-South cooperation. So summarizing this week, thinking about methodology, I'm not going deeper because we will have a big working about that. We are trying to experience this 5-dimension tool to think about, to measure our national evaluation capacities. As Juan says, the important thing here is that in, I think, a month and a half, you will have results after data collecting and systematization of information to go forward, to think about how to improve our national evaluation systems. And that's a big thing, you know. So the INCE tries to test our national evaluation capacities every 2 years, and we as a team offer you to do a usage workshop in which we talk about those strengths and the things we can, or the things that are challenges and we need to improve. So in a 74 questionnaire tool with 74 questions, we will have a panorama of our national evaluation systems. As Juan says, the important things here is how we can exchange with our national and con-nationals and to make our networks strong, you know. As we would like to say, we try to institutionalize evaluation in our nations, in our places, so this is a great tool to do that. And of course, we have different experiences with countries that have had a national evaluation system, a strong national evaluation system since years ago, and countries that have recently started, you know. So this is the good thing that we could testify, you know, countries that are maybe emerging countries and countries that have a lot of experience. So sharing those experiences, national evaluation system can be strength, sharing experience and learning about experiences. That's why, that's the aim, the goal of the INCE tool. So that's all, because it's too hot here today. So I'm really proud to be here and hope to serve to you, hope to be useful this week for you, and happy to exchange after that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Juan and Celeste. Now we know what the INCE is all about. Now we have an idea of what we'll be doing after this program, after we're here today. We are getting towards the end of the program. I can promise you that in just a moment, I'll be introducing a president. Don't ask me who that president is. I'll introduce to you a president. But before I introduce that president to you, there are presidents in here. You will hear about presidents in here today. Before I do that, I want to recognize the presence of some of our distinguished partners. I see Dr. Njiba from the African Institute, the Institute of African Studies of the University of Ghana. I see Mr. Eden Gavo from the African Capacity Building Foundation. I see lots of other partners who are here with us today. And then it is my singular honor to also acknowledge the presence of Mr. Eric Oseiwusu. He is the Director of Policy and Planning, and here we go, of the Presidency of the Republic of Ghana. Can we put our hands together for him, please? So I told you we'll talk about the president. We've given the first president. We've talked about the head of state, the bigger president. Now I'll announce another president who is the president that brought us here together in a smaller context. And he's no other than Dr. Michel Ouedraogo. He is the president of the African Evaluation Association, and he will definitely have a word for us today. Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Caleb. Dear representative from the government of Ghana, dear representative from the UN agency, dear partners from DEVAL, and also distinguished invitee that we have here, DG of the Commission of National NGO, President of GMF, that is our association here in Ghana, dear President, member of Presidential Council, dear member of the Council of Elders of Africa, dear Africa members, honored guests. It's my pleasure to welcome you today at the headquarters of Africa here in Accra. Allow me to extend my greetings to all of the board members of Africa and also all our members and the leaders of our VOPEs. My sincere greetings also to every individual members of our association. It's an honor to witness this historic moment here in Accra with the lens of the INCE project. As we are all aware, strengthening national evaluation capacity has become a paramount priority on the global development agenda. The development of national evaluation capacity is an essential pillar of good governance and sustainable development. As we continue to implement transformative policy across Africa, the need for robust and institutionalized evaluation system has never been more urgent. Effective evaluation and assure accountability in public action. With this initiative in Africa, we are taking a significant step toward institutionalizing evaluation as a core element of policy and governance in our continent. Africa, in pursuit of its strategic mission to institutionalize and fortify national evaluation system across Africa, aims to collaborate with policymakers through with our partners, DEVAL and World Food Programme. This collaboration will enhance policy effectiveness in the best interest of our nation. Achieving this requires strong partnership between our institution and policymakers. Are we encouraged by the strong commitment from the participating states in this project, and we are confident of its success, starting with Anglophone countries, Francophone countries, and also Afro-Arab countries. We aim to extend this initiative to all the region across Africa. Allow me to use this opportunity to extend my sincere appreciation to the government of Benin, Congo, Morocco, South Africa, Tanzania, and Ghana for their support. The presence of government representatives underscore the project's importance and assure us its successful implementation. We believe this project will mark a new chapter in our collaboration with national government, enabling us to jointly improve public policy through evaluation. Since its establishment, Africa has been dedicated to enhancing public policy and driving development in Africa. Through supporting quality evaluation projects, building evaluators' capacity, and promoting knowledge exchange among members' countries, we actively contribute to the brighter future for all Africans. We are convinced that evaluation is pivotal in fostering sustainable and inclusive development across the continent. Africa Foundation rests on the late Dr. Sule Gariba's vital contributions, especially his role in representing Africa here in Ghana. His strong tie with the actual president of Ghana, Mahama, reflecting a shared commitment to evidence-based continue to drive our mission to strengthen evaluation system across Africa. Inspired by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's vision of a free and united Africa, we developed a strategic plan to cultivate an evaluation ecosystem that reflects equity and inclusion. Just as Kwame Nkrumah championed citizens participating in the shaping future, we strive to empower every individual, regardless of gender or age, to influence public policy through evaluation. Over the past 25 years, Africa has facilitated the establishment of 44 national associations in 40 countries. And we have also launched a scientific journal for sharing the Made in Africa evaluation, knowledge, and influencing evidence-based decision-making in numerous sectors. Africa has also organized 11 international conferences across the continent promoting evaluation efforts. This year, we will celebrate our silver jubilee from June 16 to 18 in Addis Ababa under the theme celebrating 25 years of excellence in Africa-rooted evaluation, building a stronger future together. This event will gather head of state, ambassador, leading experts, policymakers, practitioners, development partners, and researchers from Africa and beyond. Discussion will focus on experting to reach of the Made in Africa evaluation and the importance of the African evaluation principles in guiding national evaluation process. This platform will facilitate enriching exchange, Africa capacity for evidence, decision-making, and adaptive strategy aligned under the African Union 2060 vision. Our aims is to establish a strong partnership with the African Union, positioning Africa as a key player in supporting the achievement of the Agenda 2063. I extend my warm invitation to the Minister, Honorable Dr. INCE, to join us in this celebration. I express my gratitude to Ghanaian government for hosting Africa since its inception, and we commit to strengthen our partnership with you here in Accra. I also thank our partners, DEVAL, World Food Program, UN Agency, and all the partners, ACBF that is here, all the partners that we have for your technical support, and also MasterCard Foundation for being part of this journey of Africa. We are confident that this is a beginning of a fruitful long-term relationship. I think the entire team of Africa, I want to thank them. Can you applaud for the Secretariat? They are the one who made it possible for us to be here today. In conclusion, I wish to all the participants a great and successful training session, and I'm happy to officially declare the launch of the INCE program in Africa. And to finalize, I will say, I'm convinced that together we are building a future where evaluation is indispensable for creating a fairer and more sustainable society. May God the Almighty bless Africa. May God bless Ghana. May God bless Africa, and may God bless all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, President Miche Ouedraogo. And what else can I say when President Miche has said it all? I can only thank you all for being here today. On behalf of Priya, of course, we want to thank you all for the sacrifices you've made, for braving the sun, especially, and for honoring our invitation. Your presence here is testament to the importance you give the development of our various countries, our various institutions. Your presence here is testament of the importance you accord to us, Africa. We are honored to have you all here. And President Michel, you wanted to say something?
Yes, I just want to introduce you to our new executive director. Carlos, please come. So Carlos Komla Akligo is the new executive director of AFREA, and we are very proud and happy to have him as the new executive director. And the reason why we invited you all here for this lunch is the fact that we want you to know more about AFREA. You know more about what AFREA is doing on the ground here from Accra to reach all the continent in terms of evaluation capacity development. So Carlos is here, and you all are welcome anytime here at our headquarters to meet him, to discuss and to learn more about AFREA, and why not discuss about partnership perspective. Carlos, you want to say something?
Thank you very much, President Michel, and I'm very honored. I want to, this reminds me of one African proverb, which says that one finger cannot pick up a grain of rice. It means that no one can succeed alone. We all need each other's contribution to succeed. And this is what we've seen today. We're very honored to see all of you join us today, and we thank all of you. And I want to use this opportunity to also invite all of you to join me, say a big thank you to President Michel for his leadership and his vision for the African Evaluation Association. Please give him a big round of applause. Thank you very much, President Michel. Like President Michel mentioned, we are all welcome. This is our secretariat. This is where the food for African evaluation communities are cooked. And we are all invited to put your hands together so that we cook better food for the African evaluation community. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Executive Secretary. And on that note, as we thank you all for joining us here today, I would like to, with your permission, please ask that you all rise and join me. Just come to me. Don't worry about what happens next. I'll just call on you all to come to me, come towards me. We are going to displace, we will just shift gently this. There's a team that's going to do that for you. You don't need to bother yourself. But as you come, we will be getting a family photo. So the idea is to have that with the INCE backdrop. There's a team coming to move the tables, just shift them for a bit. And as we are doing that, I would use this opportunity to also acknowledge and thank all those who have been following us online. Like I said, this event is being streamed, and there are many people that have been following online. We hope you did enjoy the program, and we hope that you were able to also contribute in your own way. As you see, AFREA is here to move on with the INCE project. INCE is henceforth a reality in Africa, and we would now have our family photo. After that, you would notice that we've prepared some snacks for you. So please join us, grab a bite before we depart from our presence here. Thank you very much once again to everyone who honored us with their presence. Thank you very much to everyone who honored us following online. We are ending the program now, but that will not be without getting a family photo. Thank you. Interviews. Okay. Yes, definitely. Um, so who do you want to interview? We have the president of Africa, and then the yes. Okay, if she's Development Planning Commission. beginning to see evaluation.